Welcome back. You're tuned in for another episode of the Lucky Underdogs podcast on Believe Network, airing in on Bally's in Ohio. I might be a familiar face to some. I've chopped it up with my former teammates CJ and Devin a few times, but to others, I might be a brand new face. But today, we got a special conversation for you guys. We got a good conversation in store because I got four-star running back and Notre Dame commit Justin Thurman on the call. What's going on, Justin? How we feeling?
Good. How are you?
Good, man. It's a pleasure to have you on, bro. It's a pleasure to have you on. And you from South Florida, must I
add? Central Florida, actually, Tampa.
Central Florida. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. That is up for debate where Tampa is located, right? Or what we claim, right? Central Florida, South Florida. But out of Tampa, Jesuit, man. So I'm sure you're excited about making the move up to Notre Dame, aren't you? Huh?
Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to it.
What came into the decision?
Mainly just the holistic fit in terms of the academics, the athletics, the coaching staff too. I took a couple of visits over the summer, and it just really felt like home every time I went. I just felt like I fit into the culture, fit into the scheme in the offense too, and just really connected with the coaching staff. And I could see myself being going to school at Notre Dame, but also playing for Coach Freeman.
Exactly. I mean, and a lot had to go into really, choosing to go to Notre Dame, maybe over staying home in Florida, because you got some good Power 5 schools in Florida. I know you had some interest from actually University of Florida, some other SEC schools. So what really stood out about Notre Dame over some of these other schools?
I would say the academics, and then also too the opportunities after football. I mean, as you say, not everybody might not be able to make it to the NFL. So you got to have a plan B, and that plan B can be very important. So the way that Notre Dame degree and diploma can set you up for life after football, as they call it, 4 for 40. I mean, it was something that really intrigued me, because it's a huge network and just connections of just alumni and who have many businesses and many opportunities for those looking for work after, or just looking for opportunities in general after football. So that was one of the major factors that led to my decision.
Yeah, I mean, you already sound like a Notre Dame guy, man. I love to hear that. Yeah, your head's certainly in the right spot. Love to hear that, man. Well, listen, like your 2025 class is already shaping out to be a really good looking class. So,
yes,
I mean, are you guys kind of have some of the other guys that's already in this class, and have you guys kind of been working together to maybe recruit some other guys that haven't been committed yet?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I believe that we're building the best 25 class in the country. We've met many times over, like game visits, a couple other visits to Notre Dame, also to a couple of us have played some video games together too. So that's been
that's a great way to bond, though. That's a great way to bond.
Yeah, definitely a great way to bond and get to know each other. Like you said, we are trying to get a couple more guys like Jerome Bettis. He's known as the minivans. We like to joke with him a little bit, but he and a couple other 25 top recruits like Dallas Golden, Jack Lang, Matty Augustine. I mean, some of those guys we are really trying to get to lock into Notre Dame and show them why Notre Dame is such a great place to play football and go to school at.
Absolutely. Now, when did Notre Dame, come in the mix for you? When did you really begin to, do your research on Notre Dame? All right, you know what? This is actually a school I might have some interest in, or like this might be a school that I could see myself going to, right? Like, was it when you were at school, in high school, talking with your friends, or, was Notre Dame a school that you always followed? Did you grow up a Notre Dame fan? When did Notre Dame kind of, like I said, fly under your radar?
So I've always known that Notre Dame is just like a prestigious school in general, and just known for its just rigorous academics and just the history. And I received my offer last May during the spring football season. And that's when I started to really do lots of research into Notre Dame, not only with the football aspect, but just the whole university aspect. And then when I took those visits, then I truly felt like I learned a lot from those visits, and that helped me made my decision, and it made my decision pretty good. And we really just felt like home, and just in terms of just everything that Notre Dame has to offer, and just what Notre Dame stands for, and just how they just run things. It's like a place that I feel like I could fit in. It's very similar to my high school, Jesuit High School.
Mm.
And in just terms of the whole system, the whole culture aspect, I believe it's somewhere that I can go to school at, so thrive in.
Well, talk about the recruiting process, right? Like talk about, because I know so your dad played football, correct?
Right.
And he went to FAMU, was it right?
Yes, sir.
And what, so you got an offer from FAMU, I can imagine. So how was it, getting an offer from FAMU, and just how was the, recruiting process in general when you started getting these, big offers, to add to that as well?
Well, it's definitely been a blessing and an opportunity for the opportunities that I've gotten
Mhm.
from all the coaches and all the programs that have either shown interest or have received offers from. I mean, it's been great having the conversations with multiple coaches about the programs, the university, how I fit into them. It was definitely a blessing, and it was very cool to to receive an offer from my dad's alma mater.
Mhm.
I mean, it was kind of a special moment knowing that knowing how much FAMU means to him, and
Mhm.
just also to his coach Ken Riley, and especially after they named the field after him
No.
this year. So I mean, it's definitely a special place. So I mean, that was a pretty special moment.
No, I can imagine, man. That's cool. That's cool. Now, right now, let's say, it's the night before the game, and you just looking for some motivation, maybe something to get you hyped. What running back, you typing into YouTube and watch some film on? You got like your favorite running back, or a running back that you like to model your game afterwards?
For the old school running backs like Barry
Mhm.
Sanders,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, well, one, I'm from Detroit, and he
Oh yeah.
played for them, so kind of
Okay.
have to kind of go for the hometown team, but I just like the way that his playing style and everything. But James Cook and Dalvin Cook, the Cook brothers,
Yeah.
I feel like I can really relate my playing style, just the way that I just like carry myself out on the field
Mhm.
with them, and just in terms of their whole skill set and everything. I believe like that when I'm just looking for ways just to improve my game too. I look at a lot of their films, so
Mhm.
looking at them definitely helps.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. All right, now I want to, kind of go back to like the recruiting process. So I understand Jared Parker, he was somebody that was kind of involved in your recruitment at first, and then he went off to Troy. But now you got a coach like Mike Denbrock coming into
Hmm.
the picture at Notre Dame now, and he's somebody. I mean, you saw what he did at LSU. He had one of the most
Right.
explosive offenses, in the I was gonna say in the league, but in the nation at LSU, and now he's coming back to Notre Dame. How did that play into making your decision to go to Notre Dame, and how are you excited about him being able to learn from him? Because he was actually my offensive coordinator when I was at Notre Dame. So
Oh,
and
okay.
I could tell you this: the dude knows offense. The dude knows offense. But are you excited to play for him?
Oh yeah, I'm most definitely excited. If I actually met him on my junior day back in January, and
Okay.
he's a great coach. I know he's done great things in the past jobs he's had,
Mm.
and looking forward to building the relationship more, getting to know him more, and also seeing how he utilizes the running backs into the offensive scheme.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, so I was watching some film on you too. So what I like in a running back is a running back that can catch the ball out of the backfield, right? And so you do you feel like you could do that pretty well?
Yes, sir.
So
I
now
mean,
what type of running back would you compare yourself to, or how would you how would you describe your game? Because I'm like, nah, I don't want to compare myself to nobody, but I'll describe to you what type of player I am. So describe to me what type of player you are.
I'm just a versatile ATH. I mean, I can do many things. I can, first of all, run the ball hard.
Mhm.
I can be in any type of situation as a back, of all three downs,
There
and
we go.
even fourth down if we need to go for it.
There we go.
I can do special teams, because I know special teams is a major part of the game, and a lot of people, I would say, maybe take it for granted. But
Mhm.
I'm one of those people that that if a role needs to be filled in on special teams, I'm willing to put the team first before myself. So I'm on kickoff, kick return. Actually, I'm on field goal block too as well.
My man.
Uh, Punt. So
Okay.
just utilizing my versatile skill set to the most to help the team put itself in the best position for success.
That's what's up, man. Now to circle back to the conversation we were having earlier about like your relationship with the coaches, how has that been? Like, what have they been telling you? What are some of the messages they've been giving you at this point in the process?
Oh, I mean, the relationship I have with all the coaches have been great. Actually, they came down to visit me a few weeks back, and just, I mean, we have continuing to have great conversations of basically just how, well, first of all, how we're doing, because not everything's just about football, just talking about life in general, or life experiences. But also too, just they're very excited to get me up there to Notre Dame. They can't wait. They got to wait another year or so, but they're looking forward to it. And they're just talking about how I would fit into the scheme and just how I would just fit into the overall program and the culture and everything, and just how Notre Dame, I mean, it's a great place to be. I mean, even if you're not playing football, it's just a great place to be. And just saying that it'll put you in the best position, put you in the best position for success on and off the field.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's great. Well, and speaking of off the field, like what are some of the things that you like off the field, right? Like what are some of the things that interest you? What might be something that you're interested in studying while you're at Notre Dame?
So
like what kind of things you got in mind?
So I kind of like have a plan of what I want to do. So I want to do a finance major and then a real estate minor at the Mendoza College or School of Business. They actually have a real estate minor that I'm really interested in, because I actually want to be a real estate broker when I get older. And that's also too like a path. If football doesn't work, that's what I want to pursue. And I've had conversations with Professor Stevens there, and just the whole program and just the whole school. I'm just very interested in the program and the majors and the minor too, on how that works. And just I'm looking forward to learning more about the academics. So
absolutely. See, and that's why I asked you that question first, man, because that's what's most important, honestly and truly. But now, to more of the football stuff. What are some of your goals? I'd say even for your senior year coming up, and then we can talk Notre Dame. But what do you want to do on the field this year coming up as a senior?
Win the state championship. First off, we came up short last year in the kind of the mid round of the playoffs. We came up short and was disappointed, but I believe that we are this season, or this spring really, are working to basically do better than we were last year. And I feel like with the team that we got and just the skill set and all the teammates that I have, we can help bring the school another championship, because the last championship they won was in 21, but actually I wasn't there for that championship because I was in St. Louis at the Smith Cheswood High School. But I mean, for my goals, it's just to continue with the showcase what I can do on the field, being a versatile back, being a team player too, because that's very important. There's no I in team, and just help the team get wins and just get to that state championship. That's a major thing for me, and it's just one of the things that I want to do.
Absolutely. And now, kind of looking ahead to your time at Notre Dame, what are going to be some of your goals? In the first 1 or 2 years, that you're wearing that gold helmet.
Basically just, well, first of all, making sure that I am settled in, and making sure that I'm just basically locked in. I mean, I'm always locked in, making sure that I'm just on top of my things, and basically really basically just making sure that just doing all the right things, making sure I'm working hard every single day, because grind doesn't stop. And just always continuing to showcase what I can do to help put myself in the best position.
Yeah. You got anything in particular that you're looking forward to the most, really, in going to college?
Football. I know that sounds like cliche, but college football, I mean, watching it is one thing, but playing and just playing for a college football team, I mean, it's always been a dream for me. So for that to be, I mean, an opportunity for me is definitely a blessing.
Yeah. It's something that definitely every second that you're living it, do not take it for granted, right? Do not take it for granted, because I mean, guys that's in the NFL, they even tell you that, some of their favorite times were in college, guys who are playing, 10 plus years in the NFL. So certainly cherish it from day one, for sure. What else I wanted to ask you was, I'm blanking. What was it, Justin? I wanted to make the side note that what was the team that you had lost to in the semifinals last year?
Oh, in the semifinals. So we actually lost in the regional finals last year to Gaither High School.
Okay.
But if you're talking about my sophomore year, it was St. Thomas Aquinas.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted you to bring that up because that is my alma mater, the St. Thomas Aquinas Raiders, ironically.
Oh, okay.
I hope that you did well in that game, though. I hope that you did well.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure you did.
I
Yeah, that kind of brought me to what I was trying to remember was you sure you ready for that cold? But it sounded like you said you're originally from Detroit, so I can imagine that you are going to be ready for that cold.
So yeah, actually, so I was born in Detroit, but when I was 6 months, we moved to St. Louis because my dad's job relocated, and actually we lived in St. Louis, Missouri for 15 years.
Wow.
Went to high school for my freshman year there at the Smith Jessup High School, but then his job relocated to the Clearwater area again. And we've been down here ever since. And actually, when I was at the Smet, I played with Christian Gray, freshman, who's at Notre Dame now. And actually, my trainer in St. Louis trained Kyron Williams too. So so we all kind of have is this like St. Louis Notre Dame connection,
right.
And also to Jeremiah Love, I know him very well. I mean, he went to my rival school when I was in St. Louis, so I know him very well. We're very good friends. I'm friends with all of them, but it's just like the St. Louis and Notre Dame connection is pretty strong.
Absolutely. You're surrounding yourself around some good guys, I must say. All right, man. Well, look, this is what I wanted to end you with. Are you a visionary, Justin? You call yourself maybe a visionary? You know what it means to be one?
I do not, actually.
So you're just someone that can envision things that happen, right? It's like envisioning and bringing things to fruition, right? So I want you to tell me how you envision you scoring your first touchdown at Notre Dame.
Okay. Yeah, actually, that's a good question. So basically, kind of an inside zone play, big giant Notre Dame lineman just bulldozing the defense over, and then just me taking it to the house. Really, we can start on the 1 yard line and go 100 yards. I believe I have that speed, and especially that track speed to just basically just take it to the house. So
there you go. I see it happening, man. Hey, make it happen. That's all I can say.
Yes,
well,
sir.
Listen, Justin, man, it was a pleasure having you on the Lucky Underdogs podcast. But listen, I wish you all the best at Notre Dame, from a Florida boy to, I guess I could call you an honorary Florida boy. We'll call you that for the time being. But hey, man, good luck up at at Notre Dame, man. I know you're gonna do your thing. So good luck to you.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
Yes, sir.